Fetta no Chini. Fetta no Chini. Fetta no Chini.
Hello.
I'm Novi Linguini.
I am Queenie Linguini.
We are the Linguinettes.
And this is Fetta no Chini.
Fetta no Chini. Yeah. Welcome, guys. Yeah.
As you can see, we're rocking the new fit. Show them.
I don't want to show them too much. My team's been losing, but
You know what? That's real. Because they gonna figure it out next season.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
The season just started.
Correct me, guys. It's just that I don't usually watch football.
She got her a little boyfriend. This boy,
the playoffs start.
You know what? Just
the playoffs start already.
Queenie.
I'm kidding. I know it hasn't.
We only 5 weeks in.
It's feeling a little longer. You don't think?
That's because the sun gone down sooner.
Okay.
You feel it? Like
I feel
when
it.
the daytime is longer time than the nighttime, the time we have to open our eyes for longer, then it doesn't feel Sunday.
I felt it. I see where you're coming from with it. You know, it's really the sun. That's the problem. It's not around. That's the issue.
It's dark at 6 o'clock.
It's dark at 6 o'clock.
Crime has started at 5:59.
And it's cold. Like, come back. Hello.
Chilly.
It's a little chilly.
I love the start of fall. I
Mm.
love the smell of the apple spiced and pumpkin cinnamon. It makes me feel like I'm lost in the clouds. Look over there. You see that? That's the vision. So, we've been besties for a while.
We've been besties for years.
For a long time, guys.
For a long time.
We're
how
not
did
old.
we meet, Queenie? Do we tell them how we met?
We can tell them how we met. We went to the same college.
It was a really good experience.
Yeah. I didn't. Okay, so backstory. I didn't like being touched. I kind of still don't, right? I have my reservations on it because it's like, too much physical. Give me a minute to know you.
Right.
I don't know you. You should not be touching me, shouting.
That's
but it's
true.
okay. I've kind of grown. So I'm not the first person you hug at the functions, but I give you a little fist bump, little handshake. By the end of the night, I might give you a little church hug.
Yeah, a little church hug. You do what you can.
Yes.
With what you got.
I'm doing the best with what I got. Shout out to Mariah Carey for that.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, so it was kind of a known thing. I didn't really like being touched. And one day this girl comes up and she hugs me and she's like, "I'm gonna hug you." And I'm like, "Oh."
Okay, in my defense, right? We had this whole like friend group thing, and so I'm thinking everybody cool with everybody. I'm seeing this girl. I've been seeing her 2-3 times at this point, and I'm making my rounds. I'm not the type of person to skip.
Way downtown,
right?
Walking fast, faces passing. I'm home now.
I'm not the type of person to skip over someone. Like, that's just not me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hug. Hey girl, what's up? Hug. And I didn't even know that other people were just like, she doesn't like hugs.
They told her before she got to me.
Did they? I don't remember that.
She was like, "You know what? I'm gonna hug you."
I don't remember that.
There's an exception to this rule. This girl is too nice to turn down and say back up. So ever since then, we used to do poetry with each other.
Yes, we used to do poetry.
It was nonsensicals, but it was
it definitely definitely connected for sure. Yeah. It was something very unspoken.
It was the moment we knew we were too silly.
Exactly.
To walk away.
Too silly to walk away.
Something had to be done about this. So we came to the conclusions. Besties.
That's it.
Besties for the Westies.
It was one of those things where it's like, you don't even know when you become besties with that person. You just know. You just know.
You're like, hey, You know,
I
like
like this girl.
it's like the end of a coming of age movie where you're like,
this was fun.
I hope we get to do this again one summer.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, it's summer after summer, and you're like, hey, what's your name, fella?
This is your favorite person.
Yeah, you just been saying hi. You don't know who this person is.
No,
I didn't know her name for almost 3.5 weeks.
Really?
Yeah. Took a minute. And then I actually confused you with Chanel.
At some point, me and Chanel was like not looking alike, but it was something because Chanel used to like wear glasses and stuff like that, and yeah, that's our
I think it was
homegirl,
just the
too.
simple fact that I was trying to remember everybody's names.
Mm-hmm.
So someone randomly was like, "Oh yeah, go ask Chanel over there," and they were pointing to you. So, well, I think you were just in the direction. So I was like, "Okay."
I was just in the middle.
I don't know. I didn't even approach you by your name. I was like, "Hey, girl," and you're like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? I don't even know what I'm supposed to ask her." So, hey, that lounge was.
It was a time.
That game room used to have it both.
Yeah, that's true. I never used to go over there though. They ruined it for themselves. You didn't even have to
be near there.
Yeah.
You could smell the booth from 5 feet away. You know how bad that is.
That's true.
But it's okay though. The treetop opened up.
Did it?
Yeah, you were there a couple times, or maybe you were there like right before it opened up a couple times. It was really fun in there. Honestly, I wish they put more events down in there.
Oh, you talking about the little lounge within the lounge, like that room? That was a good room.
That was a fantastic room.
I think there was like performances going on at some point over there. If I'm not mistaken, I think one of our friends like performed in that room or modeled, or they were definitely doing modeling for sure. They did their practices in there sometimes.
Yes, I know the practices were going on in there, but I think they did more of the other stuff in like the auditorium.
Yeah. That was such a nice place because they used to have the little chairs in the corner.
Yeah, it was really
cozy.
And then they had like this area inside of there where like they really could have sold snacks, but they didn't. I just feel like in the 90s that room might have been buzzing.
Yeah,
it was too cool.
It would have been real lit. And I remember there was one Halloween that they did like a maze, like a scary maze, and then they had a party in there.
So I don't celebrate Halloween, so you know, I don't like nothing scary.
Yeah,
don't scare me, please.
100%. I honestly like the dressing up aspect. Like when you guys start to get to know me and stuff like that, every year I would like
she's
dress
a costume
up.
girly.
I like costumes and I like bringing people into that.
You should cosplay.
You know what?
You should go to a Comic-Con.
I think like I've always been scared to do that because like I'm not a whatchamacallit. I'm not an anime girly, but I shouldn't restrict myself.
But Comic-Con doesn't do like only anime. It's everything. Like you see some people dressed up as that white man with the blonde hair.
The white man.
Johnny Bravo.
Okay. How were we supposed to know? We'll do like Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, you know like what?
Totally Spies.
Speaking of Powerpuff Girls, villains. The more I think about it, those girls are villains.
Yeah, they were definitely villains for sure. I don't know why they thought it was Mojo Jojo. At some point was not doing anything to them. He was just relaxing in his own
Was he
crib.
A villain? Yes, but he had every right to be upset. Look at the backstory.
He could even go to the grocery store. Look
at the backstory. He was made first.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, the scientists make these girls. He gets kicked to the curb.
He sure did.
I'd be in my. Gone. Kick to the curb. Kick to the curb. I'd be in my feelings too if you kicked me to the curb at my own home.
Right.
My house, mi casa, no es mi casa.
And they had the audacity.
And then they come in to beat my ass.
Every single time.
Every time they see me.
Every single time.
I didn't do anything to you today. I'm trying to buy me some groceries. I'm hungry.
They don't care.
You about to beat the recipe out my head. Send me to jail. Didn't they come to the jail?
And beat him up.
Man, listen,
And
y'all.
beat him up.
One of my friends, she asked us, she said, who would you rather fight? The Powerpuff Girls every single day for a year straight? Or Batman once every 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking Batman.
I'm taking Batman. Because I feel like
Matter of
with
fact,
Batman,
we could beat Batman together.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like with Batman, I don't know too much, but I
Right.
feel like with him,
Right.
to some degree, you can negotiate.
You know, Batman is not a negotiator, but Batman is a terrorist too. Let's be real.
But
Batman has
Powerpuff
unhealed
Girls,
trauma.
so does the Powerpuff Girls.
No,
They
the Powerpuff
are
Girls
so
are straight
angry.
crazy because of whatever they got going on.
They are so, their emotions are not regulated, like, at all.
And you know what? They're children. They are literal children with superpowers.
Yeah.
They should not have superpowers at that age. You tell them no to a candy bar. Now they're beating you for cotton candy.
Mm-hmm.
You should have just told them yes. You know? But whereas Batman is a grown man. Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody be trying to tell me Bruce Wayne can fight. You know, he knows all the jujitsu and da-da-da-da. At the end of the day, Bruce Wayne is a sidekick in my eyes. He's got gadgets. How does he have Robin as a sidekick? A sidekick to a sidekick?
That's not right.
We're gonna beat his ass.
We? Oh yeah, I forgot.
You forgot you chose to fight him every 10 years?
I signed up for that.
Hey,
you see, I'm not for real about fighting.
You know what? Honestly, I don't want to fight. I don't. But if I had to choose, I'm taking Batman all the way.
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls.
Because I feel like you could saggle up for Batman. Like, you can prepare.
Like, one day you're just gonna see that bat symbol in the sky, and you spent 9.5 years preparing for that moment. People are like, he's just gonna get stronger. I don't care what he get.
Right.
I'm gonna whoop his ass. I've got to come out on top. And it's once every 10 years. So at least if we settle and score, we'll try again in 10 years.
Exactly.
With the Powerpuff Girls, I could be in my bed finally asleep after fighting them. I'm getting jumped.
Exactly.
I'm getting jumped.
They're following you. And you don't have time to prepare.
I don't have time for nothing. I might as well just go hide in the back cave.
And you could try.
And they're gonna find me there and beat me up. Oh my god.
And I think, like, because you can say, like, you know, every day for a year,
right,
it don't sound like, okay, it don't sound too bad, but like, they beating you up throughout the day.
Look at what they did to Mojo Jojo, y'all. Never forget Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo is their brother. They don't like him
at all. They could care less.
They don't care about him. Imagine what they'll do to me. They don't even know me. I'm gonna look like Mojo Jojo at the end of the night.
And it's 3 of them. 3.
Oh, 3 of them.
They ready for you.
They ready to knock up their buck, and it's not okay. Really, it's like they're the spawns of Superman, just evil.
Yeah. Yeah.
They need to go do some good for the world.
They really do, because what good do they do? Hang out with the mayor? That's it. Get out of school. Stop having these school.
Matter of fact, they do need to go to school.
Are they learning?
You know what? They too busy beating up the teachers because they don't fail.
Where they actually learn some.
I don't know. You asking the wrong one. Send them to Sky High.
That's what I'm thinking. Amongst their own kind.
For real. They need to be right up there at Sky High in the no power room. So that way they can't use their laser eyeballs. Not a daggone thing. And, Sky High was a good movie, though.
It was really a good movie.
Very good movie.
I enjoyed it.
I rooted for all the sidekicks. As I should. I mean,
and there really was no need for them to be sidekicks, but I guess that's what the movie was about anyway.
Just because a girl turned to a splat. Or was that the boy?
It was a boy. The black boy.
Oh, they gave him the most useless thing in the world.
They so did.
You just walking and slip and fall.
Just made him.
He didn't even deserve to be a sidekick. He just deserved to be something. But just not that.
Yeah.
Just call it the School of Powers. What is your power? I turn into a splat. Okay. How is that useful? I can stop the criminal if he's running. Very good. You've concussed him. He remembers nothing.
How was he able to have everything together though? Because like if you slit, what if you like just slit?
What if you squish his eyeball in the
That's what
slip?
I'm
You know, I
saying.
don't know. They
Like
didn't really think that one out. They just gave him something.
they gave him, and they could have given him something
The girl
else.
who turned into a guinea pig.
Was not right.
She had the most attitude to be a rodent. Hey, please, girl, we have traps for you.
This she's upset.
She got anger issues as a
She
rodent.
is upset.
You had no business.
We got a slippery slope.
We
We got the guinea.
got Chuck E. Cheese and a slippery slope. Then you had the one girl that had the plants.
Yeah, I honestly liked her power.
That was okay.
Yeah,
Honestly, I think she could hold up. Y'all kept treating her like a sidekick, but she really could have been your villain.
yeah, that's true.
She knew how to grow them plants. Trust me, she knows
Mhm.
how to grow the poisonous plants too. Origin stories of poison ivy.
Mhm.
I'm
And first
calling
of all,
it.
she had, remember when she had the vines and she like pushed the vines so that way they could break the glass and stuff like
Yeah.
that? That was powerful. Plants?
Yeah, plants are strong.
Plants.
Plants are strong.
And they was really trying her just because she couldn't fly.
She could pick you up with a tree and slam you down to earth with the same tree.
Man.
Put the dirt on top of you. Almost like them people from Naruto that be working with them rocks.
Mm-hmm.
An airbender from the Rock Nation.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like she was tapped in with the nature.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be better than somebody that's tapped in with the nature.
That's true. No, you really can't. You got to be careful.
You do. She could poison your water.
Mm-hmm.
She could
They
poison
were
your
underestimating her like crazy.
And they were so mean to her.
They were so.
She really could have poisoned the whole school and walked away.
She honestly could have, but she was too sweet for that. She knew her power.
She knew.
She was trying to control it sometimes. And she knew.
She knew. Queenie, she knew. She could have everybody.
But just because she couldn't pick up a 300
Just because her inside was purr. She was purr.
Just because she couldn't pick up a 300-pound school bus.
And she sure could have. She sure it ain't. She
Yeah.
put everybody up by vines at the end of the movie. She could have picked up a school bus. They gave her the sloppiest thing in the world. She's like, why would I use my plants to do evil and do harm? She should have did a little harm so people knew not to play with it.
Yeah,
What Kendrick Lamar say? Sometimes you gotta pop out and show.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I bet you if she poisoned somebody's teeth, there would have been no more jokes being made about her. Woo! She gave you a rash on your face. Now all of a sudden you're looking for a resolution.
That's true.
Bet you say nothing else.
Or she could have just removed all the plants around the area and then people can't breathe.
Can't say nothing if you can't breathe.
Hmm.
I bet you think twice.
Everybody got to regain consciousness. Oh, say something now.
And she was in love with the fire boy, for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I like that trope. Why
Yeah.
she had to be in love with the strong kid? He wasn't even cute.
Technically, he wasn't like they were friends.
They should have
a
just
while.
stayed friends.
You think so?
They should have stayed
I don't know.
friends.
I like that trope. I think it's cute. I guess it's like one of those.
Sometimes.
But he was really wrong for like leaving her in the dust though.
Pretty much.
Just for that girl.
It's like they try to give people the same trope. It doesn't matter like what is going on. Where it's like, okay, you're in love with this one. He's paying you no attention.
Mm-hmm.
No attention. No attention.
Right.
Then somebody points it out to him finally. She loves you, dude. And he's like, oh!
Yeah, he's like,
Love?
why
didn't you say
why
anything?
didn't you say anything?
Fool.
Like,
What do you mean?
She has been.
She's been doing things. You mean to tell me she meets you at your house to ride the bus every morning to wake you up so you're not late? She cares.
And she's always encouraging you, even when you feel doubtful of yourself. She's
And
always
then
giving you advice.
You kick her to the
Interesting.
curb as soon as someone who paid you zilch.
Mm-hmm. Because he wanted to be a part of the popular
nothing,
gang.
Zero, had none, never have again, pays you an ounce of attention just to use you, by the way.
Yeah.
To use and abuse you, kick you to the curb, junkied up your own house. You didn't even invite this girl to your own house party because you let somebody else get into your head. And that's another thing. Y'all be letting people get into your head about somebody you know for a fact. Not cash money of you. Tell them again, Queenie.
Not cash money
of you.
at all. That's crazy. Very, very interesting.
Very cuckoo.
And that actually reminds me, right? That movie, earlier I was watching The Princess Diaries.
Very good movie.
Very good movie.
You know they're coming out with third.
Yes.
I can't wait.
I am actually very excited.
I'm kind of nervous because Whitney Houston. My bad.
Oh no, what was it?
I said it kind of nervous because Whitney Houston had a hand in both of the first movies, first two movies.
Oh, okay.
God rest her soul. So I wonder if they're going,
Yeah. I don't know.
Tell the people, Queenie.
I don't know. I think
tell the people.
I don't know. But that trope reminds me of the trope on The Princess Diaries. It's like the same thing, essentially. She always wanted to be popular. Now she kind of had the opportunity. Cute boy, whatever. Boy had no intentions for her whatsoever. And then she kind of like skips over the guy that's always had a crush on her since first grade or whatever. And it's just like, I know these are kids, like these are teenagers, so you can't really be mad at them too much. Like that's their learning experience. But then you're just like, hello, how did you not see that he was working on your vehicle for free? Just because he's your buddy?
Excuse me?
For free.
For free ski? For free. That's like me babysitting somebody's, family member for free. I'd only do that out of
I'm you.
Lying. I wouldn't even do that. I don't care how much I like you. Let me do something that I know how to do for free for you, and you act like you can't show me no love.
Friends do friend things. And if he was going to fix that car for free because that was his friend, he going to fix that car for free.
But he felt more for her.
He did.
That was not the friend.
He did.
That was not the fruit, y'all. He wanted to be her boo, not the fruit.
Exactly.
Wanted to be her boo, not the fruit. Wanted to be her boo, not the fruit.
Not the fruit.
Not the fruit. Not the fruit. And he wanted to be her boo, not the fruit.
Not the fruit.
He wanted to be her boo, not the fruit.
Not the fruit.
He wanted to be your boo, not the fruit.
Not the fruit.
So where is your boo? Not the fruit.
Not the fruit.
We're gonna post when we want to post.
Yeah. That's the main thing. Ain't no rushing around here. None of that.
You searching for an episode? Check out our sponsors. Neptune's Nova and Black Girl in the World podcasts. Neptune's Nova hosted by yours truly. Black Girl in the World hosted by yours truly. You looking for Fetta and Chini before we put another one out? Just turn your notifications on, baby. We'll let you know when we post.
And if you really miss us, just listen to our other, podcasts.
Right. Check out our sponsors.
Exactly. Simple as that. Because we definitely got some episodes on there. So,
yeah. Neptune's Nova ain't got nothing new yet.
Yeah. And aren't you an artist? Don't be shy now.
I'm shy.
Wake it up, Queenie. Wake it up.
Maybe, I make a little music, a little song.
She makes really good music, y'all.
I appreciate that, Queenie. It's very nice of you. It's on SoundCloud.
It is on SoundCloud. So definitely check her out for sure.
Yeah. I like to make the musics. I like to make the muse. Well, we have a story, guys. So sometimes we're going to read you guys some stories. Our email, you can email us. It's fettanochini@gmail.com. If you have a story you want us to read. fettanochini
@gmail.com. So let's check out this story time.
Hold on, look at the people. You see them? You see the way they're looking at us?
What y'all looking at?
Ooh, don't get buck on them, Queenie. Show the people your Ray J.
Let me give y'all the...
Let me get out the way so you can show the people your Ray J.
It's better when I'm bald.
Yeah. If I had one wish. Hey. Right. I lost 100 pounds. Sorry, Queenie. They can't tell I'm skinny from the jump.
What, girl?
They can't see I'm skinny from the jump because it's baggy on me.
Do that Weight Watchers thing where you gotta like pull.
Oh yeah, hold on. Thing out. Hold on. Let me move the blanket.
Oh my gosh. Thing.
First I was sagging and whatnot. And now, hold up. I'm skinny, girl!
you booty bunches.
Hey, cover me up, fool! It's just a little steamy. Queenie like to keep our house warm.
Why you ain't say anything?
sorry,
Let me
I'm
turn the
hot.
fan on.
Real. Man. We played hide and go seek like twice in Tasha's house. We should tell the people about that.
Yeah.
The first time was with our friends, right? So
So we hiding and everything. And it's always a great time when we hide.
it's always a good see look.
Always
Hide, Queenie, so they can't find you.
see us.
Guess you found us. It's kind of like a Dora episode, except for we better than that Explorer. Oh wow, where did Queenie go? Is she in the TV?
No.
Is she under the pillow?
No.
Where is she?
I'm right here, guys.
Oh my gosh, you guys are great helpers. Life hack. Microfiber cloth, clean your glasses, lenses for your camera. Yeah.
Done deal. We get some like really good laughs, like really, really good laughs. Some stupid jokes, but they're good.
Ouchie. Tell people the backstory on Ouchie in a
we
second.
haven't told them about the.
You gotta tell them about how to seek number
hide
one
and seek. Yeah, we gotta tell them about hide and
with
seek.
the friends.
We gotta tell them about. So we gonna tell y'all about hide and seek. We gonna tell y'all about Ouchie, and then we gonna do story time.
Boom, story time. We found a couple stories for y'all. Y'all
yeah,
might like them.
So we want y'all to let us know what you think.
Yeah.
So the hide and seek, we hiding like this is like a whole group of us and whatnot. So we in one of these like walk-in closets in a way.
Yeah.
Are you feeling it? The fan?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Hiding. So people knew we was really hidden.
Yeah, we were really hidden.
Yeah.
Like it was dark. So
yeah.
So our friend is supposed to find us. He gives up because he can't find us. Whatever.
It ain't that many places to search.
Really not that many.
I hate when a person don't want to play along. Like play along.
So,
we having fun.
You're being a loser. And so
lame.
So we this room. We in a closet, right?
Everybody
it's like
in the
five
closet.
Of us.
Everybody in the closet.
And
we hidden.
So our other friend, she on her phone. Me and Novi, we looking at each other. Wrong move, right?
Can't look at each other. Queenie tells me, she's just like, look, Queenie, look. I'm like, no. She's like, Queenie, look. Why is this girl hanging on to the bar that you hang your hangers on for your clothes? She's like, look, Queenie, I'm hanging on for dear life. And I started crying. I cried real tears because I was trying to stay quiet. Very
I feel like at that point our friend knew we was in there, but he wasn't trying to look for us.
He didn't care. He just gave
on
up.
his phone. Like so we asked our friend, like, what you see? Because mind you, we in the closet. And our friend's
hey, like, why Barnabas opened up the closet with some nothing but a dark room.
It's like
very hilarious.
It brings you back to the good old days,
right?
You know.
So the second time we did, should we tell the people?
The second time, okay.
I was on a date with Casey, and Casey's friend Quackle was hanging out with Taj.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we was just hanging for real.
Yeah, I'm not with Casey, guys. No.
You said you were friends with him.
Yeah, we're friends. We're friends now.
Oh, cool.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like then,
yeah.
I was trying to get to know you, call you,
better.
Text you. I wasn't trying to be your fruit. I was trying to be your boo.
Better.
But I like being his fruit, guys. It's actually really funny. He's an idiot. Anyway, in the nicest way possible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mean. We're not mean girls.
No, we're not mean.
Whoa.
No. We like to share stories.
Boom. So I'm with Casey, right? And we're out to eat or whatnot. So Tashi and I were texting. And we're like, yeah. So he's over here. And I'm like, well, we're in the area.
Yeah.
And still trying to figure out how to make the day go longer, right? So she's like, how about y'all come over here? I'm like, it's gonna look like we put this together. We gotta make it seem like we ain't put it together.
Mhm.
She's like, okay, I'm gonna call you. And then we're gonna make it seem like, you know, da da da. So I'm like, cool. So she calls me. Mind you, Casey and Quackle are besties. So they probably already knew, but we'll never know.
Yeah.
So she calls me. We set the thing up. I tell Casey, he's like, yeah, that's cool. We could do that afterwards. I'm like, okay, cool. So we go over there, and he's like, oh, you didn't tell me Quackle was going to be over here. So I'm like, I didn't know Quackle was over there. She was just like, y'all should come hang out. Mind you, we've hung out at her house before.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like out the norm. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, so we get here, we sitting at the table. Why Casey asked for some water? He gonna come back talking about some, hey Tosh, is your hot water really hot?
At some point, he was just asking a silly question, like
Very silly boy. Very silly boy. And his friend talking about some, why would you ask her if the hot water really hot? We hung out with them before that, and we asked him.
So there's a backstory to that backstory, right?
Ouchie!
So I don't know. I think we were on the phone when we were talking about this. It's like, imagine if like you
on
a date and your partner like scrape his knee and he looking at you.
Ouchie!
Ouchie. What are you gonna do? Like he looking at you like rubbing his boo boo.
Imagine
Ouchie.
you stub your toe around your boo and you say, ouchie!
Like, what are you supposed to say?
What are you supposed to say to that?
So we out with them for
Right.
the first time, and I asked
As a
this
group.
question.
This was our first time
Yeah,
out
like,
as a group.
it was out as a group,
Right.
and we sitting, and I'm like, I want to ask her this question.
I was trying so hard not to break down before she asked, because I knew, because we already planned to ask them, but we're silly girls.
Yeah.
So we were trying to keep the laugh together. So she asked.
And man, when I tell you, they was looking like
they didn't care. They was like, I mean, if she say ouchie, then she say ouchie.
They didn't get it. They didn't get it.
They wasn't getting it, y'all. We was like, no. Let my date say ouchie.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's more to that. Ouchie? Come on, think about it.
I think that's
my
too
toe
serious
right
for
now.
ouchie. But if he say ouchie, I'll probably fall out laughing.
It's like, okay, you got to add on to the fact that he looking at you to help.
Serious too. Hey, show the people how serious.
Wow.
Help me, babe.
Oh,
ouchie. Ouchie.
He looking at you like a 6-year-old child. You ain't gonna say nothing.
What you gonna do?
They tripping. They tripping for real.
First of all, if I ever see Dust say some ouchie to me, I'm gonna walk into the other room and laugh. You have to fall off the ladder and say ouchie for me to believe you. You mean to tell me you just stubbed your pinky toe?
Ouchie. You on FaceTime. If I'm on FaceTime with D and he stubbed his toe, or he trip over something.
I don't even think he would ever say that. How do you think he probably say something like, whoa, the YNs almost got me. You got to be careful of them YNs, y'all. You got to be careful.
You gotta be careful.
They don't go to school. Them the ones you gotta be worried about. Get them some. Where the Boys and Girls Clubs of America? What happened to them?
They in the community center.
Hey, get the kids to the community right now.
Get the kids in there. Get them a pair flip and pay for the classes.
Teach them how to swim.
Teach them how to swim. Do a little sewing.
Do a little community work.
What about them dance all ages type classes? You need to put them YNs in.
Matter of fact, PG community is still doing the extreme teens and extreme preteens on Fridays and Saturdays. Get your kids there.
Yeah.
Take them to Bible study.
Mm-hmm.
Put them somewhere where they don't turn out to be YNs. They scaring the people in the community.
A good old youth group.
Every time we turn around, they saying the YNs done got you. Oh no, the YNs. Somebody called, y'all. We don't know who they were.
Yeah, I don't know who that was, but why call
Lo
me at this
siento,
time?
lo si. Man, we'll jump into that later.
Okay.
So back to our hide and seek story, number 2 with Casey and Quackle.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, we get over here. We're all playing. We started playing Truth or Dare. It wasn't fun.
It was okay.
Yeah, because you have to really. I feel like for Truth or Dare, it needs to be a group of friends,
Right?
And then it needs to be some really stupid stuff,
right?
Really bring out the laughs and the cackles, like the why the heck not? Let's just do it. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's just 4 of us, so it wasn't really. So we decided we're gonna play hide and go seek.
The best thing, right?
So we go hide. I think I got found first, honestly speaking. I gave up.
Yeah, because you was in the bathroom.
I wasn't in the bathroom yet.
You weren't in the bathroom yet?
No.
Oh,
you know
they
what?
got you already?
I know where I was.
Where were you?
Okay. So I was downstairs. I was hidden behind the room. Quackle got found first by Casey. Quackle was somewhere upstairs. So they came around looking. And the crazy part was I was behind the door. But Casey walked in first. And then Quackle and I made eye contact because you're supposed to go help find the people when you got found. I just say, you know what? I give up. I'm right here. I had to give up. And Quackle told us, why you give up? I wasn't going to tell him where you were. I said, it's too late. We made eye contact. Like,
right. Like, that's
what you going to do?
That's a part of the game.
Right. At that point, I just had to give up. I should have said, I'm not playing. Should have said, I'm not playing for real. I'm not playing. I'm just standing behind the door.
That wouldn't make no sense. It was the
you remember though, like when you grow up, back in the day, and as soon as you get, I'm not even playing. I'm not even playing. No. So we had a couple more times, and then it turns haywire because I go to the potty. Yeah, I said potty. You got problem? You got problem? Huh? Oh, okay. Anyway, so go to the potty. And Queenie yells, "Novi, don't come out of the bathroom!"
I was trying to protect her.
I'm like, oh my gosh, Queenie, I get nervous. But I had to peek, y'all. Usually, I
don't know why she did that.
All I did was peek. I see 2 people standing in front of the door, ready to attack. I slammed the door shut so fast. I said, "Girl, why you ain't?" I specified. She told, but she needed to specify
how and Queenie, let me get out too?
You sounded terrified. I was gonna come save you.
No, I said, Queenie, don't get out. Don't get out, right?
But they already got her. I should have never got. I didn't come out. I just peeked through the crack.
I don't know why you did that.
I needed to peek and see.
You saw, right?
Hey, I was scared. Hey, I'm terrified, mortified, petrified, every type of fied. I was fied. Man, I closed that door so fast and I locked it. And I locked it too. And they were like, "You can come out. We're not gonna hurt you." You think I believe ninjas? I don't believe ninjas ever. Come on now, most competitive people in the world. So Casey tells me it's just me. Open the door. I opened the door. It was only Casey. I said, "Queenie, are you okay?" She's like, "Quackle is trying to attack me, Queenie. Hold your ground." I shut the door right in Casey's face. I ain't care. I said, "You better tell me what's going on, Casey." He talking about nothing's going on. I don't know. They're just doing their own thing.
Lies. We weren't doing a single thing.
I believe them. I open the door. I take one foot out. A pillow come behind from his back
Yep.
so quick. Knock me in my head. I slammed the door shut. Locked the door.
We
said,
having
"Queenie,
a pillow fight, y'all.
A pillow fight, no pillows.
But you know how men, and I'm so serious, like we pillow fighting straight up.
I
Like
got
they taking the pillows, womp, womp,
doink,
womp.
doink.
Quaggle,
Doink.
womp, womp.
Casey, doink. Come on now. Come on now.
I don't know
I
anything.
was just using the pot.
I was hitting my head, my face.
Poor girl.
It was so much. It's like, yo, we were just playing hide and seek.
Finally, I said give up. I think I got one shot in. That's the only shot I got. I'm going to do the best with what I got. Mariah Carey was on to something when she said it. And I believe her. Well,
at the
y'all.
end of the day, we lost. Straight up. We couldn't do it for the women.
Hey, we sorry. What did y'all you know what? Don't put that pressure on us.
Right.
We couldn't do it for you. Do it for yourself.
Right.
Huh?
Could you do better?
No. Hey, we don't have their information no more. But if Casey and Quack will ever watch this, to the girls who was judging us, go stand post it up on them. And actually, as a matter of fact, Casey and Quackle, we got better pillows this time.
Try me again.
Try us. We not gonna leave each other's side.
Exactly. We
so
already
now
got
what?
techniques.
Hey, you don't need to know what our technicals are. Just know.
It don't matter who.
Hey.
What?
Oh, don't get Queenie started.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, Queenie. The people don't
that
know
could
yet.
be for anybody.
Boom. Her pillows are rated E for everybody. Your granny, your mammy, your sister, your pappy, your dappy, your fruit, your boo. It don't matter who. Everybody.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Try us again. You gonna see something.
Don't get Queenie started. You see she mean business. Show me
what?
That. Oh! See? Hey, when she get ready to go, sometimes it's hard to hold her back. You don't know.
And you can't let people know. Show them, Queenie.
I can't show them, Queenie. It gets too violent. You know, remember last time?
That's true.
Right. Hey.
I'm saving y'all.
You know what? Hold my mic.
Oh!
Should I show them again?
Queenie's scared.
Ooh!
I'm frightened. Rose's frightened. Queenie, you okay? Oh, Queenie.
Hey, you
No. No.
Hey, tell them about the rodeo time.
No.
Real quick, y'all. Sometimes I be on the phone laughing my behind off with her. Sometimes I be choking. So one time it was me, her, and somebody else on the phone. I don't know, they had me crying laughing. I start choking. They go, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" She said, "This ain't her first rodeo."
I be checking on you.
After she laughed.
When it start lingering too long, I gotta ask. Because, after a while, you like, and then it's done. But sometimes it linger on, and you gotta check on your bestie.
You got to check on me, guys.
Yeah.
Check on me.
Mm-hmm.
You never check. I could be like this.
Let it go for too long. You ain't checked.
And you ain't checked?
And you ain't checked.
Did you ever care? Were you ever there? Queenie never see you there. Well, we have a story.
We have a story.
Story
time.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So it says, is this cheating? 25 male, 22 female. Probably is. I don't know. Let's see. My 25 male.
So it's basically him.
He's okay. Yeah. Y'all, the man's telling the story.
Yeah, he's
all
telling
right.
the
There we go. Now we tapped in. So y'all know. So, my girlfriend of just over a year recently went out to a concert and then out afterward. I was at home studying and went to bed early, med school ish, and all was well.
Okay.
He's a
He's
studious
a
guy,
scholar.
very scholarly. I
Mhm.
want the people in medicine to get their sleep.
And get that degree.
Huh. Okay, check it. I woke up in the morning and went on a run, and she texted me that, it went to sleep.
That's a laptop locking up. Wake it up.
It's awake now. Okay. I woke up in the morning and went on a run, and she texted me that she drunkly was kissed by another girl. She is bi, and the other girl is apparently straight. And kissed the girl back. We had discussed this as a boundary that I wasn't comfortable with, and this has happened before. But the first time I let it slide, that's your problem right there. You let two. Hey, Queen Hope.
Ooh. You didn't know that was
slide.
You didn't know that.
It's okay. It's okay. We just had a long talk, and there was a lot of crying, and she said it was a quick kiss, but yeah, I'm not really sure what to do here. I told her I needed time, but I have nobody to really talk this out with, and I'm not sure if I'm being dramatic. I think I'm feeling betrayed, because this is now the second time, and I feel like it's just a matter of time before something more happens. Am I being dramatic? Well, let me tell you this.
Ooh, you ain't see that coming. You ain't see that coming.
Your first mistake, boo, was letting it slide.
I think that you had something when you try to communicate that as a boundary.
Yeah.
You ain't wrong with that.
Nope.
But that second time sound like it's a trend. Because that's a little, I don't know about that.
You really have to question it after the first time. How many times? Because you know what? Drunk or not, it's always a choice. It's always a choice.
That's true.
If I smoochy when I'm drunky, I know that I smoochy when I drunky.
And how's she supposed to tell you it was just a small kiss? It was just short. It was just a short
You
kiss.
need to tap into that gut feeling and know that belly was churning the first time she told you, because probably happened more. But
and she's not even supposed to tell you if it's long or short or however you're supposed to feel. If you feel betrayed, you feel betrayed. And you have every right to feel betrayed. Look at you being a scholar. She outside doing stuff and being amongst people and getting drunk and kissing other people while you out there making the big bucks, doing your residency thing, getting your education together, going to sleep on time so that way you could wake up and get in your classes. And she out here just smooching and talking about something. It's just a small kiss. Does she have any respect?
I wish somebody would tell me they had a small kiss with somebody. That'd be the last time they ever small kiss with me.
Ooh.
Queenie,
you thought I was gonna do something.
Yeah. We mean business. You understand? Don't play yourself. Cut it off. That's the second time. You know what? And I understand you gave a little grace in the beginning.
Yeah,
you know what?
True.
It's fair. It's fair.
That's true.
But the sneaks always try to find a better way to get snooped. Don't ever get out snaked by a sneak who will snook you. You understand?
How does it happen? Ooh. I didn't even see that one coming.
Now, we're not going to make a joke of your pain, but truth be told, your first time giving grace, I understand. Nobody wants to just end a relationship off of something, small could be talked about, but
how you feel is definitely
do you really
valid.
want to take it to a third time?
Yeah.
Ask yourself that. If you
and
feel
it's
betrayed,
okay to be
away.
confused because, this is your partner. They're supposed to respect you. They're supposed to care about you. And for this to just happen a second time, that's oddly weird to me, in my opinion.
And you know what? I really want to know. When was the last time? What was the time between that?
Yeah.
Clock that T. You understand me? Make sure you clock your T, put your puzzle together, and then you present all your proof to the pudding.
Right.
Print your proof, present your proof, pull it to the pudding. And then after you clock your tea, take a sip of it, see if it tastes good. If it don't taste good, spit it out and cut the girl loose.
Cut her gone.
Gone. You're 25, she's 22. Be real. She's a little too young for you anyway. They say age ain't nothing but a number, but you need to calculate. You need to calculate.
She got to figure out if she want to be with you or not.
You kind of know what you're doing in life.
Yeah.
She's 22. Let's be real. I talk about this all the time. From the ages of 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22, I don't expect anything from you. I don't even expect you to know what color tomorrow is going to be for you.
Yeah.
You're just now finding out you are free without parental expectations on you. I mean, unless, you know, your household are different, understood. But you're just now figuring out that you're free. You're just now finding out that you could kiss somebody and no one's going to hold you accountable for not kissing them. You don't even know if you want to be married yet, have children yet. You mean you might know, you might want it, but that's not in the frontal lobe of your brain.
Yeah.
It's not the first thing you think about in the morning, how to hustle to get what you need to get to make sure you can have a family that eats.
Right.
She's out here partying at a concert. You're in med school.
Yeah. You're in med school.
Med school. You know what you're doing in this life.
Yeah.
Come on now. And you know what? It's not to say that y'all can't come back, but let the girl party. You do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You need your proper sleep if you're going to be working and operating on people. Come on now.
Right.
Grey's Anatomy type stuff. Anyhow, you can read the next one, Queenie. I'm just passing the pad. Passing the pad.
Okay. Is it normal that I, 22 male, am not excited to get engaged / married to girlfriend?
Come on now.
24
What I just told y'all. He's 22. And she's that weird age, 24.
Yeah.
We're going to dive into that later.
So I have been dating my girlfriend for over 3 years. So I'm going to get back to that because it's interesting. We have had a pretty good relationship overall. With work, I ended up moving 1,000 miles away from where we lived, and she decided to move with me. It got pretty rocky with a lot of stress on both of us, but just about everything is smoothed out now. We have lived together in an apartment for over a year now, and we have discussed moving forward multiple times. I do not like living in an apartment and have been looking for a house since we moved. She does not want to get a house until we are married, and we have discussed it, which I totally agree. Last week, she wanted to go look at rings just for fun. She was just so excited looking at the rings and kept talking about how great our future is going to be when we get married and the life we are going to build. I think she's a great girlfriend and I love her, but I'm just not excited about getting married like she is. Is that okay? One of the biggest traits I want in a woman is loyalty, and she's got it. There are a few things I'm not super happy with, but I have always figured that was just how it is. You're never going to find someone who 100% checks all your boxes. Long story short, is it okay to not be excited about marriage like she is? I think it's absolutely totally normal that you're not like really excited. You're not necessarily saying that you don't want to get married to her, and she basically like fits you in every aspect of it, but maybe she's just super duper excited. Like that's just an aesthetic that she's kind of looking for.
And I mean, also, you're talking about buying a house, and you understand that she doesn't want to buy a house with you unless you want to get married. So essentially, if you are saying, I'm interested in buying this house, and she's like, not until we get married, and you tell her, I totally agree and I understand, then she's thinking that y'all are on your way to budding bells. Maybe you should explain that you're not excited as excited as she is about getting married. And why is that?
Right.
You should ask yourself that. But also, you're 22, so I don't expect you to be excited about getting married right now because, like I said, you're in that space where I don't. No. Finish having fun.
Yeah.
It seems like you have a lot of goals and you're very priority focused right now, and that's good. Buy your house if you want to buy your house at 22. Do the things that you want to do. And maybe y'all take a different course and maybe you come back and it's right where you want it to be, but you are entitled to how you feel. You do not have to be excited about it. You're also
Definitely.
22. So
Yeah.
stop putting that much pressure on yourself. Where she's at 24. So I mean, honestly, I could see it.
Mhm.
I could see her being on the more excited side about wedding bells and getting engaged.
Mhm.
And I mean, she's getting older. Her brain
Yeah.
is closer to being fully developed than yours
Yeah.
is. So, yeah, but
Because I mean, while you guys are still dating, mind you, you said over 3 years.
yeah,
So I'm just gonna kind of clock the 3 years aspect. You were 19 when you essentially dated her. She was 21. So like you were still in your teen years. You were an adult, but like a
yeah,
growing adult. And she was already like 21, just moving forward and doing the 21 type thing. Like, let's just say you were still in college and she just graduated. I mean, it's such a tricky like space to
yeah.
kind of like figure out exactly where you guys were when you first met, but that also does matter too. um so I don't really know. I think that you don't have to be excited, but if you feel like this is something that you have to do to move forward with her and get that house that you're looking for so you guys both can be able to match
Mm-hmm.
those goals, then I don't think nothing's wrong with that. You're kind of doing these things to please her and then please yourself in the same realm. But I don't
Yeah.
know, you don't have to be like, excited and
But you would want to
screaming.
have some joy about it
Yeah.
because I think that you might want to have joy about it so
Hmm.
that way you know what you're getting into. Maybe her level of excitement might be bridezilla. I can
Yeah.
understand that. But if you don't really have any excitement about it and she's just happy, then you might want to look at that
Hmm.
because her happiness could be just be like, "Oh my gosh, let's look at a ring. Let's see, what's out there. Let's just look, let's price." And you're like, "I don't want to do any of that."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, hey, something for
Right.
the both of you to consider.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely something both of you should. Agreed with you 100%, Queenie. And I think that if you do, um like, what are your thoughts on marriage? That's also
Mm.
another thing too. Like, what is your
Do
history and
you
your
even really want
background?
it?
That is very true. Is it something where you've seen, bad marriages and you're just kind of like not super excited about it? Or that's something to dive into as
Don't
well.
let another person's dysfunction dictate yours.
Hmm. That is the truth.
If it's something out there that you want, let it be that you want it, but not from what you've seen.
Yeah.
Because we see a lot of bad stuff all the time.
Hmm.
I see people rob a bank every day. Does that mean I'm gonna rob the bank? I don't want to
Or
go to
walk up
jail.
into a bank. Like, that's not going to stop us. We
They
got
ain't
to
gonna
still
stop
go
me from
into the
getting no
bank.
money. I'm gonna get some money.
Exactly.
Okay.
You got to deposit, you got to withdraw, you got to
Come
do
on.
anything you got to do. But that's not going to stop you.
Y'all kind of young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all just live a little bit. Like you're
Mm-hmm.
22, and I feel like we tell people to live a little bit, but I get it. Live a
Mm-hmm.
little bit.
Yeah.
You're 22. And the fact that you've been with her since about 19,
We going to read all of them.
they're very short. You put them on the list.
That's true, but Queen, I listen. I be putting stories on.
She put the stories on
I
the
put the
list.
stories on, but it's not for one episode, Queenie.
Queenie, I didn't know. You didn't tell me that. She just sent me the list. I said I'm going down the. I'm
This
a
is
checklist girl.
it's a list where we just throwing stories in. Like, I gotta make sure
I'm a
we
checklist
got
girl.
to.
So she sent me the checklist. I'm looking at the checklist until the checklist over with.
Mm,
We got something in store for y'all for next episode, though.
yeah.
We're gonna tell you later.
We gonna tell you.
Anyhow, it says I, 19 female, see my boyfriend, 20 male, as a friend.
As a
Hmm.
friend.
Girl,
Mm-mm.
I am not sure what to do. I have now been in a relationship with my boyfriend since May. I don't know when this was posted. I'm just reading the girl's stuff, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. I've recently discovered I no longer feel a spark between me and him. Oh, Lord. People and they sparks. What are you? A damn matchbox?
That's what I'm saying. What is a spark supposed to feel like?
Come on now. It's not like I don't like him. I just don't think of him in a romantic way anymore. But here's the deal. We live about 3 hours from each other
Mm.
and can only meet on the weekends since we are both still attending school.
Okay.
It was recently my birthday, and him and his family gave me some quite nice gifts. But my problem is that I want to break up in real life. Oh, okay. What?
She wants to do it in person.
Mm. The young kids, you know, Auntie sorry. Anyway, I'm going to say, is this not your real life, baby?
Right.
This virtual? Anyway,
That's why it says, but I can't seem to find the right timing.
Yeah, yeah. And I do give him the gifts. Oh,
Oh,
and do
yeah.
I give him the gifts back? I want him to find someone that truly loves him, and that is not me.
Ouch.
Oh,
Ouchie.
girl, it sounds like you know what to do.
You know?
You just typed this out because you wanted to be a friend. You wanted a friend to listen to you, baby.
You had confirmation on that last sentence.
You had
exactly what
everything.
To do.
You had all the tools in your body. You just wanted to be talked about on somebody's podcast. Well, welcome to the Fetta No Chini podcast, and we talked about you.
Fetta No Chini.
And I can tell you right now, first of all, you're 19. Go date. Be outside.
But she literally was. First of all, I think it was the opportune time to even be in the situation because y'all was meeting on the weekends. Y'all could have planned something. I mean,
3 hours. Don't even meet him in person to break up. Call him on the phone and break up.
Seriously.
3. You don't
waste
it's
time.
Gonna be more hurtful for you to get together after 3 hours.
Imagine he planning things. He's getting excited to see his baby. He haven't seen her in like a week.
Young love. He can't wait to see you on Friday night.
He buying you flowers and
him
stuff.
And his family getting you gifts.
Right?
You might want to return them. Matter of fact,
quite nice gifts. Plural.
Quite nice. I don't know. You may not have to. Some people want their stuff back. You know.
Yeah.
That's that Indian giving. I feel like if you give to somebody, you just give to them. Whatever happens, let it be. You don't have to give anything back. Now, unless you know, it was like a hoodie or something. They like, I want my hoodie back. Like,
right.
Give it back. But a gift, I feel like the gift is yours. You can keep it. But if you feel like you didn't like the gift, on top of not liking him, then maybe you should give it back.
That's so interesting, though. Because it seemed like it was like fairly recent. Like,
you just wanted to just post. That's literally the definition of. Oh well, guess we ain't reading that. It said it was deleted.
Well,
that's the end of that.
Yeah.
But listen, y'all, we're done talking about that stuff. And next episode we have the Giggly Goops.
It's gonna be really fun. We're gonna talk about girls. Some stuff.
We're silly girls with them.
And
we're gonna talk about a little bit of Paula Patton. Paula Patton. Robin Thicke.
Paula Patton.
Tia Mowry. Corey Hardrict. And the best part, mindless behavior. Yeah.
That's gonna be good. I had a great time. Oh.